Good morning, girls. Today our topic is chemotaxonomy. Do you know what is chemotaxonomy? The uses of chemical characters of plant in classification or in solving the taxonomic problems is called chemotaxonomy. And we can say the chemical taxonomy, plant chemosystematics, chemical plant taxonomy. These are the different names we can use for chemotaxonomy. The basic chemical compound used in chemical or chemotaxonomy are alkaloids, carotenoids, tannins, terpenoids, flavonoids, polysaccharide, betalains, fatty acids, amino acids, aromatic compounds, etc. The example of presence or absence of chemical characters are aromatic plants in junglendales, non-aromatic in phagales. Plant produce betalains but not anthocyanins in order cryophylales. Anthocyanins but not betalains in polygonales. Plants are generally taniferous in Spendaceae family. Plants generally have alkaloids in Solanaceae family. Solanaceae family examples Nicotina and Datura. Plants have highly aromatic compounds in the Lamiaceae family. Lamiaceae family का member है आप जानते हैं तुलसी. Chemical contributions to the classification of plants are based on their chemical constituents, that is on their molecular characteristics. Such characters are genetically controlled and have the advantage over morphological characters, that they can be exactly described in terms of definite structural and chemical formulae. The method of chemical taxonomy is thus exact and simple in principle, consisting of investigations of the distribution of chemical compound or groups of biosynthetically related compounds in series of related or supposed related plants. Now we comes to history of chemotaxonomy. Chemotaxonomy has a great antiquity and the chemical characters of the plants have been noted and used by taxonomists. Its early history is largely a history of uses of plants in medicine. The herbalists of the past began to group plants possessing similar medicinal properties. Helen C. D. S. Abbott in 1886 or 1887 wrote a pioneer, that is, the vegetable kingdom does not usually claim our attention of its intellectual attainments. although its member would certainly seem to possess greater chemical skill than a higher race of beings exhibit in laboratories. This is a Pioneer, written by Helen C. D. S. Abbott in 1886. According to McNair, any one alkaloid rarely occurs in more than one family, but may occur in several members of one family. Example, protopine in the Pepperaveraceae family. This alkaloid protopine is not found in any plant of other family. According to McNair in 1935, plants can be classified chemically in accordance with the substances made by them. Such chemical classification may be compared with or used as supplement to morphological classification and may be of some importance in the development of true natural system of angiosperm phylogeny. Now comes to classification of chemical characters used in taxonomy. There is no suitable classification of chemical characters used in taxonomy. Mentzer in 1966 recognized three principal kind of chemical constituents which help in taxonomy. Number one is primary or basic constituents. Primary and basic constituents like protein, nucleic acid, derivatives of chlorophylls and polysaccharides. Number two is secondary constituents which lack nitrogen and are not involved in the basic metabolism of cells. And third one is miscellaneous substances. Turner in 1969 classified this according to their molecular size. According to him, there are two categories, micromolecules and second one is macromolecules. Macromolecules, compounds of relatively low molecular weight like alkaloids, amino acid, cyanogenic glucosides, glucinoids like mustard oil glucosides, pigments, phenolics and terpenoids. Macromolecules, compounds of high molecular weight over 1000 such as proteins, DNA, RNA, cytochrome C, ferredoxin complex, polysaccharides, etc. The term cementitides is also used for the information carrying proteins such as DNA, RNA, etc. Neck in 1984 divided these chemical characters used in taxonomy into number one, directly visible, example starch grains, raphides, and the second one is plant products, alkaloids, flavonoids, terpenoids, and third one is protein. Macromolecular data have practically utility in taxonomical problems at the generic level or the below. They have been used to study variation caused by natural hybridization as well as other problems. In such studies, micromolecular data have been treated as characters used in classification. Generally, macromolecular data are most helpful when applied to problems of phylogeny over the generic level. There are some systematic values in the taxonomically important chemical compounds like tannins. Tannins are amorphous and rarely crystalline substances which are widely distributed in vegetable kingdom. They are remarkable for their astringent taste and for their ability to form colored solution in the participates with iron and the other metal. Families, there are some families containing tanniferous species like Acandiaceae, Moraceae, Meliaceae, Mangoliaceae, Lythraceae, Mitraceae, and Tiliaceae, Lauriaceae, Cassurineaceae. Now comes to other compound, that is steroid. Steroid, high molecular weight solid alcohols. Three types of sex hormones are found by animals: estrogens, gastrogens, and the androgens. Estrone occurs in the date palm seed, pollen, and in seed of pomegranate. Melas sylvestris, Rosaceae family का member, and Khaya grandifoliida, Miliaceae family. These contain the estrone. Estrol occurs in the catkins of the salix, and the androgens occur in the Haplopappus heterophyllus. Steroids are sometimes referred to as stroils. Stroils occur in many plants, like type of stroil Agelin in Angel Marmelos, Rutaceae family का member है. Cholesterol in Calotropis gigantea. Cholesterol in Solanum tuberosum or Phoenix. Argosterol in citrus and the Triticum aestivum. Third compound is terpenoids. The odor of flower and fruits, leaves, example mint and eucalyptus, and the wood, sandalwood, is due to the essential oils. Natural organic compounds called terpenes, and the terpenoids have been classified on the basis of number of C5 units present in them. Different type of terpenoids are present: monoterpenoids, sesquiterpenoids, diterpenoids, triterpenoids, and the polyterpenoids. Next substance is flavonoids. Flavonoids are the largest group of naturally occurring phenols, and phenol contain the hydroxyl groups attached directly to the aromatic nucleus. They are mostly found in the vacuoles of the plant cell, and various type of flavonoids include flavones, flavinones, isoflavonones, and isoflavonoids. Flavonols, anthocyanidins, urons, and bioflavonoids. Presence of flavonoids indicates that the Ericaceae is closely related to the Poaceae due to the presence of trypsin and the luteolin, that is leaf flavonoid, is called leaf flavonoid in both the families. Next compound is sulfur compound. These compounds are also acting as the chemotaxonomic character. Disulfides and the glucosilates. Disulfides, these are known to occur as chopped onion, garlics, leeks, etc. And these substances are all largely responsible for the odor of these plants. And the glucosilates, it is a group of nearly 85 thioglucosides which on hydrolysis from glucose and the isothiocyanate. Glucosinolates, mustard oil glucosides occur in the families Brassicaceae. On the basis Brassicaceae, odor of sulfur in juice, and Capariaceae are placed in order Caprales, which were previously placed in the order Rhodiales, along with Fumaraceae and the Pepperveraceae. Next compound is alkaloids. Alkaloids are a heterogeneous group of organic nitrogen containing bases, often with a heterocyclic ring. True alkaloids have a nitrogen containing heterocyclic nucleus derived from a bigenetic amine, and they can be related structurally to parent bases such as pyridine, piperidine, and isoquinoline and tropane. The alkaloids protopine is present in all the species of Pepperveraceae family, and protopine is also present in all the species of the Fumaraceae family, showing their close relationship with Pepperveraceae. But Fumaraceae members have a combination of isoquinoline derivatives which are not found in Pepperveraceae family. Next come to waxes. These occur chiefly on the surface of leaves and stem. Poaceae family, and the Poaceae produce large amount of wax on their leaves. The wax from Carunaba palm is collected and marketed in great quantity. Seeds of Simondacea have a liquid wax. Next compound is betalains. These pigments are not flavonoids but the functional equivalent to phenolics. Due to the presence of nitrogen, they are excluded from the general definition of the phenolics. All the families, that is 10 families, Chenopodiaceae, Portulaceae, Isocaceae, Cactaceae, Nyctiginaceae, Phyllocaceae, Stignospermaceae, Basilaceae, Amaranthaceae, Dideraceae have the red and yellow pigments. Which pigment? Beta-cyanine and beta-xanthines, and are placed together in a single order. The families Moluginaceae and the Chrysophyllaceae are excluded from the Centrospermae, and in these families do not contain betalains. Next, other compound is starch grains. The form of starch grains is useful in the taxonomy of Poaceae. In the Poaceae, the tribe Holdi have compound grains Nardus, Lonium, Poraphyllets have simple grains. Next, protein. Benke and Turner in 1971 discovered characteristic protein inclusions in the sieve juice plastids of the plant in the centrospermy. This evidence suggests that Cactaceae and Cryophyllaceae and the Molyginaceae have were characterally assigned to the centrospermy. Then comes to nucleic acid. DNA of wheat is more similar to DNA of rye, Avena sativa, than that of barley, Hordeum vulgare. And on the basis of DNA nucleotide, the 8 species of Atriplex Stenopodaceae were confined. Now comes to other compound, melanins. According to Thomson, in 1965, true melanins are probably produced by the legumes Vasia faba and the Citrus nigricans and the banana. Next compound is steroid saponins. The steroid saponins are present in Trigonella fabaceae family member and the Solanum solanaceae family member. They are particularly prominent in two closely related families of monocotyledons, that is Liliaceae, Agavaceae and Dioscoraceae. Now other compound is rhaphides. Rhaphides are present in about 35 families of angiosperm. But according to Gibbs in 1958, the rhaphides are absent in the monocot orders like Alismetales, Hydrocaryatales, Nejadales, but present in Liliales. Now comes to other compound, cyanogenic compound, which is the last compound. Cyanogenic compound is poisonous. The poisonous compound released by plant are called cyanogenic compounds and plants are known as cyanogens. And cyanogenetic plants, some of glycosides on hydrolysis yield HCN. Hydrocyanic acid. The use of chemical criteria adds to powerful weapon to the armory of the taxonomist, and when properly applied, it is undoubtedly more useful than much of the subjective morphology. Strictly speaking, one might demand that every accurate description of genus and of a new species should be accompanied by a short chemical description of the plant. This statement is given by Swan in 1965. Thus, we can say the use of chemical status adds a powerful knowledge to the armory of the taxonomist. Then I have told you all about the chemotaxonomy, and I think you understand. Okay, thank you.